manufacturing outside their country, not just for the production. In this case, mainly for the tax. So for example, you could see like Starbucks, the headquarters is from Seattle in the United States. For the tax, they put their tax dispute in the Netherlands. And for Amazon, everyone knows it's still in Seattle in the United States, but again, they submit their tax to the Luxembourg in Europe. So I mean, even for the Apple, they are not pay a tax for the United States. They pay a tax for another. And you know, like everyone moved to the Europe, they do a business in the United States, but pay their tax to a different country. So what happens? They want to save the tax. But that's why the United States, the President Donald Trump wants to push them move back to the United States. I mean, today we mainly talk about the movement, relocation, and relocation is not easy. You can find like the reason they don't want to move back has lots of reasons. Some are for the tax, some are for the pollution. But just for you for reference. Okay. And today, like we mainly talk about when we want to predict and manage supply chain risk, we talk about how prediction. Today, I would like to quickly tell you another tool to do the prediction. And in general, you will see lots of people, first of all, try to see how to predict your risk. But mainly, most of people like to use it this way. So try to check the physical network, financial information, and other relational and innovation networks. Try to develop all possible. But people, you can see lots of people try to write down some like the previous paper to talk about how to reduce the risk and how to get a benefit with that. But ideally is how to predict your risk. We can manage your risk, that's another thing. If we can predict in advance, when we talk about predict means like how to calculate the probability or reliability. So back to my previous question. One tool we call data mining. It's kind of, it came from a statistics. I don't know how many of you learned that before, but I just want to introduce for you. And you could see like basically idea is try to, how many of you learned statistics before? No? Oh, okay. How many of you learned the data mining before? Data mining? No? I mean, you haven't learned? Okay. Interesting. Okay. I assume in the information management, supposed to learn something new, right? And then, okay, let me quickly, if so, maybe I don't touch too many technical things today, but just let you know the fundamental theory. We start from the statistics. In statistics, we try to do analyze the previous data. And when we analyze the previous data, how to estimate probability? One thing is we will try to draw what we call a frequency diagram. So we try to define lots of different events. Some people try to say the outcome, the event. And then try to see the past 1 year or 2 years, maybe certain events, try to count how many times they occur and draw the different bar. And then you will see like this kind of form like the probability. For example, like if the bars look like this way, so maybe the horizontal means a different, this is event A, maybe this is event B, and keep to the maybe event, maybe, I don't know, B. And then you try to count how many times they occur within the past 3 years. For example, maybe they occur so many times and some will occur so many times and some are not. So people try to base on this to estimate the probability. Maybe total is 100 and for example you are like I don't know, 50. So it's total 100 events. Then you will become like 15%. Some people try to do so. So starting from that, you can estimate the probability of each event. And then we try to do more advanced. Some people start to do a regression line. What's the meaning of a regression line? Regression line means like based on the past events, we try to draw a straight line to estimate what happened in the past and try to predict in the future. So, for example, like the regression line looks like this way. All this may be the previous event. Maybe this is the 2007. Maybe this is the 2005. This is 2000. And then they draw a straight line to represent those dots. And based on this, maybe you can keep predict like the 2020, something like that. However, regression lines have a very fast capability to display the past event, they're not really good to predict future. So some people in statistics, they are not satisfied with that. They start to keep extend this idea, we call it data mining. So several things we have to define the probability of a risk occurring, what kind of risk event, and the probability of possible impact, and some impact drivers. So let me just go to the one slide. Okay, the one tool starting from 2002 we call data mining. But after data mining, then we extend to the big data analysis. So they have step by step to move through that. So they are talking about whether to talk about future can be predict. One thing is data mining only can be applied in a high frequency and a low impact scenario. You know, we have the 4 different types, the high frequency with the high impact, although very few, and the low frequency with a low impact, and we have 4 different types. Data mining can be only applied to the high frequency and the low impact scenario. Can you give me any idea? For example, traffic delay. Traffic delay occurs almost every day. If you are running the freight transportation company or delivery company, or like a food panda, we have lots of accidents recently, Uber Eats. And those kind of accidents maybe occur almost every day. I would not say it's kind of low impact, but in general, it's kind of relatively low impact compared to the typhoon, compared to the volcano eruption. So we call this high frequency versus low severity. So that's mainly they want to do. There are several steps. Number one is trying to estimate the parameters of past performance, similar to the regression line, similar to the statistics. Then use the past data to estimate the current parameters. And then try to do the cluster. In the future, I guess, if you take the Professor Chi's, I don't know, some advanced courses, he will tell you why we do a cluster analysis. Cluster means like we try to group certain events. They may have a similar pattern. So for example, like the traffic delay, they may have a similar pattern, and we can say like maybe we can have a 4 different groups. One may be high frequency with a high impact, with the low frequency with low impact. So we try to group that, and if they have a same pattern, we can apply the similar prediction logic to predict that. So even in the big data, we try to use the same thing. We assume they have a similar characteristic, so they may be followed by the same pattern. So data mining, we start from the step 1 similar to the traditional statistics. Step 2 a little bit similar to traditional multivariable analysis. We do a cluster analysis, and then third one is very similar to the econometrics. We call like to try to find out the relationship between the traditional variable and explanatory variables. So which means x and y, we try to see the regression line. Some variables, some inputs, how kind of outputs they will be reached. So for example, one accident, if you see we have the fishbowl, to reach that event, maybe they have lots of the possible cause, and you can try to find out the possible inputs and see if you can construct this kind of model. We call data mining, so 3 items. And those kind of data mining tools has several applications. So from 1997, some people start to use this to do some analysis. And this paper is not only one, but we do a lot. So for example, some of my students in last year, we do the double volcanics analysis. We try to see maybe when we do the home delivery and we do the transportation delivery, we found like some customer, they may have a similar shopping pattern just because they may have a similar income. Why? Because they live in a certain neighborhood. Those kind of neighborhood, maybe those kind of house price, maybe they are all affordable. So they live in that price and they have a similar income and they start to do a very similar shopping behavior in that case. So we try to cluster that and easy to make more analysis. And sometimes we have more like the detailed classification and even wave out some we call it maybe similar to outlier. Some people they stay in this area but with the different behavior. We are trying to look for what happened for like certain points. So in data mining we try to do more, and we will try to do lots of different like the more statistical results to analyze them. And eventually we start to do the prediction. We start from very simple like we do the regression line, linear regression, even non-linear regression. And then move to the more like last night we even talked like we call it AI, artificial like the neural network, or some like more like a prediction model. So right now in the R, if you know how to use the R, they have lots of packages. They can help you to, you still give them the similar data as a regression line, and they help you to predict what may happen in the near future. And you have to train in the data. So in the big data, we use certain past data to training this kind of logic. They will predict what happens in the near future. So we have several things. But data mining is kind of like an old thing, maybe 10 years ago. I just start from step by step tell you. So basically we try to assume we have two different kind of like data mining system. One is mainly for predict, one is mainly for training and help you to understand the whole situation. So I think that's enough. Okay, this is the whole detail for it. But if you want to know more about data mining, I think we need to 3 more weeks, because usually people teach data mining we need to start from statistics. If you still highly interested and you cannot find out some professor can answer this question for you, feel free to bring the paper or textbook to reach me. I think I can give you some fundamental answers if you want to know more about data mining. Okay? So I don't know say every week, but every 2 or 3 weeks, I would like to introduce one methodology for you. In the future, if you write down your thesis, maybe you need some methodology. Unfortunately, we don't have so many courses to teach you, especially for I know most of you are management-oriented courses. So they may not be able to tell you more detailed methodology. So I would like to give you a start up, and maybe you can keep following with that. All right. So before that, I would like to keep sharing something. Hopefully I can. Last week we started to talk about new technology. So I think most of the new technology, this case is still in Amazon in the e-commerce system. What kind of thing we want to do? Ideal thing is you can fully predict. We keep talking about prediction. You want to predict the customer shopping behavior, but how? Lots of things you could do, but this time I would like to introduce these technologies. They try to control, not predict. They try to control the consumer shopping behavior. Maybe we should not say control. They try to limit your choice. So if you have a narrow choice, maybe easy to predict. If you have so many choices, maybe very difficult to predict. Let's see how they did. So this kind of device we call it Amazon Dash.
If you're like me, I get tired of always doing yellow stuff. It gets pretty frustrating. That's where the Amazon Dash saves the day. With that simple design, it makes ordering groceries a piece of cake. Just hold down the voice button and say anything you want. It's always ready to go.
Chocolate chips.
And the barcode scanner is really fun to use. You never have to worry about needing items you need. With Amazon Dash, you can order over 500,000 items.
Guitar strings. Strawberry yogurt. Apples.
You can check Most orders arrive the next day. And things get delivered right to your door. How cool is that? No more for months waiting in lines or losing kids in the store. Now you'll have more time in your day, so you'll never miss those special moments. Amazon Dash. Shopping made simple.
So you see like they try to use a different device to induce you simplify your shopping. And what's the drawback? Let's talk about drawback later. But let's just see another. This start to talk about the problem. You know, the first video we always look at the bright side, but in my case, I like to let you know the dark side. Before we watch this video, how will you think? Is it a good idea? Looks okay because they can easily control. Use this say and scan the barcode, and you know the list, and they can easily control you. They can give you very limited choice. So if you want to shop milk, only have the Amazon milk. For Costco, they have their own brand. For lots of the supermarket, they have their own brand. Maybe the jump out, the first page is their own brand, the second page is others. Something like that. I mean, it's a good idea. Looks okay. What kind of problem they may have? Let's look at this video. I would say everything still has something to be improved. So they have a great idea at the beginning, but they need to give us how to do that. Okay, let's see what happened in the Amazon Dash button.
Some dash buttons may not click for everyone. I'm Bridget Carey. This is your CNN update. Last week, Amazon began selling its new concept for shopping as a touch of a button. The Amazon Dash buttons are little plastic wireless pods you can hang or stick anywhere in the home. And the idea is that when you're running out of a certain product, you would press the button to have Amazon automatically ship more of that product to your door. Only Prime members can get these buttons, and you have to pay for the privilege of having a button to press. Each costs $5, and they are decorated with the logo of a specific household brand. There are 18 different branded buttons, and I ordered 6 to try out. Tide, Glad, Cottonelle, Bounty, Gillette, and Kraft macaroni and cheese, because who doesn't need a mac and cheese panic button? Well, as fun as it all sounds, you may find yourself disappointed with the limitations. Each brand limits what type of product you can order with the button. For example, the one for Gillette only lets you order men's razors. There are 15 different types of shaving products you can assign to that button, but none are for the Gillette Venus women's brand. All of this is set up from your Amazon shopping app. You sync the button to your home Wi-Fi, and then you're given a list of choices of what you want the button to order. Glad gives you 20 choices of garbage bags, and there are 16 different types of mac and cheese, including something called Cheddar Explosion and one with Ninja Turtle shapes. All good things in a cheese crisis. But before you buy a button, the main Amazon website will show you the options of what the button can buy. But you may come across a glitch in the early days. I picked a Tide product that wasn't in the main list of options, and Amazon said it is fixing that glitch. As far as choice, Amazon says it is working to grow its selection and continuing to listen to customer feedback. But if you're tempted to buy with a button, be sure you live in a place where the postal carrier can leave the box at your doorstep. Otherwise, if you're like me in an apartment, you may have to go to the post office to pick up that large 24-pack box of Bounty paper towels. And that doesn't make sense when I go to the store right away to buy in person. Meanwhile, there's been some buzz online about Amazon changing its policy with Prime and how many people you can share it with. Currently, you can only share.
Okay, this is another thing. Let's talk about the first one. So you can imagine I still have some lots of like the drawbacks to conquer. This is also very common problem in the mainland China. My friends in the mainland China, they do the e-commerce shopping, and they found in Taiwan, if you live in like the whole, I don't know, big neighborhood, maybe you have the police to help you to guard and help you to receive the package. But in mainland China, they don't want to do so. Because if a package has something wrong, has something late, that's another responsibility issue. And in the United States, they have some people live in a house, should be fine, put it there, but if something is stolen, it will be another problem. And also if you live in an apartment, sorry, more people located in one apartment, maybe. You don't know where your package will be loose. I mean, eventually, like a good idea, but we need to think more in more details. That's why we talk about when we do any new business, they have following risk. You know, you have a new idea, but following a new risk. You have to calculate the new risk and bring to another materialized new idea. So that's the whole thing I would like to share today. But mainly is why they need to use new technology. Number one, people will feel very funny. Use one device, it's easy to place my orders. And second thing is I can limit your choice, so I can easy to do my inventory management. And number three, collect lots of data, I can do a more prediction. That's good thing, but still, try your best to think about more, like lots of things can still be improved. Alright, so I think I probably tend to stop here, although my slides I may not be able to go through slides every one by one. But if you go back home, again, if you read some slides, you have any problem truly unclear, understand, confused, please go back to the next week, okay? And if not, we finish today and want to give you like more thinking about how to dealing with this kind of risk management. So I mean, when you're choosing your journal paper in the midterm presentation, you don't need to just limit it, very limited. You can just broad way related to global supply chain management in whatever area. We can talk about pollution. Today we talk about environment pollution. You can talk about e-commerce. You can talk whatever you want. You know.
So it's not only limited to the paper itself.
I mean, paper stuff should be very wide because everything related to the supply chain and even global supply chain. So you can feel free to choose. I think most of paper should be fine. And then, even though they are not highly related to a risk side, you can make your own personal extension. You can make one or two more slides talk about potential risk. It's a new idea, but you found some potential. That would be fine. You don't need to necessarily to stay always followed by the logistic risk management. Then paper will be very few. Try your best to find out a global supply chain issue, new issue should be fine, and you can develop the risk by your own will. Okay? Hopefully I can read more papers. And thanks for text suggestion. I will try to make a list. I keep update that. But you know, like that, I will try my best to update maybe every 3 days. You know, not every day. It's a little bit terrible for me. Okay? So like we possibly finish today. Thanks for your coming and see you next week. I have other interesting news want to share with you. Okay, see you.